I build something online that holds up in 5 years? So this, of course, as per always, it depends because it always does. But especially when it comes to having something live beyond you and have there be longevity, especially after 5 years, we've all noticed, especially since say the start of the panini of 2020, because hindsight is everything, where realistically, our world has definitely changed in that 5 years. When, say, for example, you were sitting in 2018 and looking forward, I don't think you would have known these big shakeups were going to happen to all of our lives. And when it comes to having something that is going to hold up for those 5 years, it is going back to those fundamentals of understanding who you're talking to, why you're talking to them, and the values that you share between you and them. And a good way to do this is by having educational content that answer people's questions. And this can be through multiple different ways, which is why I recommend repurposing in almost everything that I do. Because no matter what is happening to YouTube, God forbid, there's always the YouTube is making very big plans because it always does. And it's not always going to be seen by everyone. So that's why having your own email list, having your own website, and Google is obviously trying to remove websites as well. Having your own place on the internet that you can control and that you can still disseminate this information and edutainment, as I like to put it, this entertaining yet educational content, is the stuff that's going to stand the test of time. A good way of thinking about this is thinking about this as evergreen content. The evergreen is very much like the pine trees, as they are always green because they are perpetually, like, it's always going to be current. Yes, your foundational work and your comments can relate to recent events, but it does very much like Spark content. It's very bright, very loud, and can attract people's attention. But as soon as that story, as soon as that trend has moved past, you are going to be dated and dated rather quickly. So that's why I think when it comes to standing out and being seen for 5 years and beyond, is making sure that you have those core foundations. Now, those core foundations, of course, making sure that you know who you're talking to, why you're talking to, and those values. But making sure that you cover the real basics about your industry, the questions that people have for you. If you don't have a video or a blog or something answering really fundamental answers, making sure that you have that to your availability. And have that be for both future you in the event that you want to be able to repurpose that content into something else that is more applicable in 5 years. Who knows? Maybe Snapchat might come out from the grave and become the most popular platform. Maybe. Or maybe we're going to all be gone with social media platforms in general and we'll be going to billboards or in-person events or whichever and whatever we're doing. It is in the future where none of us really have a good understanding of what's going to happen. But we do know that the world forces are going to keep continuing. Late stage capitalism is going to keep late stage capitalism. And for you, I want you to think about the here and now. I want you to focus on the people that need to hear from you. And if it ends up being holding up in 5 years, great. But that shouldn't be your first goal. I work with a lot of people who think about their personal brands in the form of a legacy. But then who is that legacy for? Is that legacy for you? Well, you're not going to be here. Is it a legacy for your children, for your family? They want to know they have someone they can look up to and love and who stood by their opinions. Or whichever way that you see this. But your legacy should be that of serving, of giving, of helping. And that's what's going to hold up beyond 5 years.